If you can't sleep, what's the best thing to do? Make a YouTube video about what's been happening in the crypto markets over the past 2 days, of course. We'll look at channel favourite Mr Miggles later, but first I want to look at what's been dominating the crypto mindshare over the recent days. So besides the usual big three of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, we've had TRX, also known as Tron, rise out of nowhere to become fourth in market mindshare, and we've also got BNB pretty hyped there as well. Now, why has Tron gone so high in mindshare? It's because they launched Sun Pump, a meme coin generator. If you're familiar with Solana, you know there's Pump Fun, and you know how that's enabled absolutely anyone to create memes. Well, Pump Fun has kind of died recently because it was just not sustainable the way it's currently designed. And Justin Sun, who is a legendary opportunist, by the way, he's the founder of Tron, but he created Sun Pump, and you can see that led to Sun Pump surpassing even Pump Fun in daily revenue for Tron. It led to record revenue figures and a surge in active wallets on Tron. I remember Tron from like 2017, 2021 when he had crazy run-ups. I know that anything Justin Sun does is not long-term sustainable. He's a Hall of Fame bag pumper, and by that I mean he's very good at shilling coins and extracting value from the crypto markets. So I personally don't expect Tron season to last very long, and I think we're kind of seeing that already, where you can see volume switching over to Binance or BNB. That's not to say that money can't be made during this Tron season. Instead of gambling on newer low cap Tron coins, I would personally prefer to buy existing coins that are showing strength. I don't have any Tron coins myself. Some of the coins my friends have been trading include Sun, which got listed on Binance Perps today, Sundog, Fofar, and Coconut Chicken. That's quite low cap at 4 mil if you want to gamble, and there's definitely some of my smart friends who are in it. A quick look at the Tron chart, and actually I wouldn't say buy here because it's kind of chopping up here, 16 cents. Looks like we rejected again. It would be hard for me to take a trade on Tron where it is right now, especially as I think Binance is actually taking the degeneracy volume, let's call it, that is rotating around the market right now. If you didn't know, the order that the chains are listed on Dex Screener is by volume. BSC, which is Binance Smart Chain, is the third highest volume today, beating Base and even beating Tron. So Tron volume was around $120 million for the day, whilst Binance Chain volume is 2.3 billion. So a massive difference. Even though Justin Sun is very good at pumping Tron, he can't hold a candle to Binance and the pull that they have. If you're around for the previous bull market, you'll know just how crazy Binance Chain can go in bullish conditions. One thing I want to talk about is CZ, the founder of Binance. Now, he's currently in jail, if you didn't know, but he's due to come out 29th of September, so around a month's time. The crypto market is such a meme that I would bet that we get a BNB season before and up to he comes out, and that might be what's happening now. If you look at the major coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana and BNB, we can see that BNB has been the strongest, and its main meme coin, Floki, is also up 9% of the day. I think it's going to be important to see if BNB can break through this resistance at around $600 to $610. If it does break through the resistance and then start doing something like this, I think it could signal that BNB is going for new all-time highs and that we do actually get that BNB season. Floki already looks like it's had a reclaim of a very big support area at around 13,000. You can see 1, 2, 3, a fourth touch which broke through, and now it's reclaimed, which means it's gone back above the support area. You can see the 3-day RSI is starting to curl up as well and is close to breaking through the 50 area. Fans of my channel will know above 50 for me means that bullish trend is starting. Since Floki is the biggest meme coin already on BNB, if we do get a BNB season, then this is going to just run. And you can see from previous runs, when it runs hard. A better risk reward bet might be to play Floki, since it's a lower market cap than BNB, and you'd cut it if it starts breaking back below the support area here. I want to look at a new coin that's just launched today on BNB, and it's Simon's Cat, which has the ticker CAT, which is an amazing ticker by the way. So Simon's Cat is a collaboration with Floki. Floki is currently around 1.3 billion market cap, but I just want to point out some things about Simon's Cat. It has a partnership with DWF Labs. If you don't know who they are one of the top 3 market makers in crypto, and they're known for running coins up when they market make them. If you don't know what Simon's Cat is, let me just show you some of their socials. So on Twitter they have over 450,000 followers. On Instagram they have 5.3 million followers, and you can see their branding is very on point, and they have a lot of cute cartoons which explains the massive following. And on YouTube they have 6 million subscribers, and you can see recent videos getting around 400, 200, 250k views, so on average a lot of views. Now this coin just launched today, and there is a portion of the supply which will be airdropped. Usually the airdrop play is to wait for around 60% of airdrops to be claimed, and that's usually a good spot to start buying airdrops if you want to swing trade coins that are airdrop coins. I think the combination of partnerships for this coin, you have Floki, BNB chain, DWF Labs, even TokenFi, which is a sister project of Floki and has a pretty big market cap as well. They're all combining together to launch this meme coin with an amazing ticker, CAT. My expectation is whenever CAT coins run, people will bid the ticker CAT as like a proxy bet for CAT meme. It's been out one day and it already has KuCoin and Gate.io, and you can see the volume it's doing. I'm fully expecting this coin to get listed on Bybit and Binance very quickly. This is the listing chart. You can see it hit around 200 million market cap pretty quickly. I know the initial raise was around 25 million. If you're scalping or day trading this, you can maybe look for oversold RSI areas for buy-ins, but so far it looks like the small dips we're getting are getting eaten up. Like I said, because of the airdrop distribution, I would expect this to dip at some point. It's hard to find support areas on a chart so young, but maybe the low hundreds, say 120ish million, would be a good area to bid, which would be around 40-50% from the top. But like I said, I'd monitor the airdrop claims. There's usually a June which has the statistics for amount of claimers. There'll be one somewhere going around Twitter, but I think this coin is going to absolutely send. You have a lot of big meme coin influencers on this coin as well, so it's going to have a lot of mind share, and I'm waiting for dips to buy some. It's a shame I wasn't at my desk when we had the listing dip, because I think anything below 100 million is pretty good for this. Before we move on, I just want to say, if you're enjoying the video and you haven't subscribed, then please do. I'm trying to hit the first big milestone on the channel, well for me, of 100 subscribers, and I'd appreciate it if you help me out. An interesting tweet I saw that compares the narrative mindshare from the start of the year to August 2024. We can see the big dip that the ETF narrative had once they got approved for Bitcoin and Ethereum. The biggest gainer, except for chain abstraction, is DeFi. You can see it's had a 57% increase in mindshare from the start of the year. We can see that out of all DeFi projects, two that have gained the most mindshare are Aave and Drift. Aave has been an outperformer in terms of price, mindshare and sentiment, and there's a few fundamental reasons for that. You can see that DeFi has actually had a similar amount of mindshare to meme coins over the past 30 days, so this is something we probably shouldn't fade. I know my channel mostly talks about meme coins, but that's because meme coins have been the hottest thing recently, and as a trader you should be trading where all the attention is. If it switches to DeFi, then I'll gladly switch to DeFi combined with meme coins. I think there will be a point where legitimate projects with actual real use cases do take a massive shine away from meme coins, but it remains to be seen just exactly how the two will coexist in terms of how much volume they will both have at the same time. I've spoken about Aave in a previous video, and I showed this massive weekly range that Aave was ranging in. So you can see since May 2022, at around the 110, 111 mark, it just broke below the support area here, and it never broke above it, convincingly anyway, until February of this year. And then it looks like we had a fake out because we broke back below the resistance or support area, and then we grinded near to it again, dumped again. But this time we've had another breakthrough, and a massive one at that. The monthly chart just shows it so cleanly. Look at this ranging. Usually when you get ranging for so long, and this was for nearly 2 years before a breakout, the breakout is usually very strong. And we can see the RSI is over 50 on the monthly chart. I can remember DeFi summer when Aave ran up to like $600. It's another one of those coins that when it runs hard because it has a lot of strong fundamentals. I think Aave is a good addition to your portfolio to cover DeFi. As I showed, DeFi is getting a lot of attention, and Aave looks to be the strongest runner. It's kind of in a resistance area here. It'd be interesting to see what happens if it gets above the 150s area. That would be a real signal that it's go time, and that we're out of the monthly accumulation. It's just turned 1 AM, I'm getting sleepy, but of course we're going to look at Miggles before we go to bed. If you're not in the Telegram, maybe you don't know that the Miggles team announced that they've finalized a partnership with a top tier industry leading market maker. All the Miggles fans on my channel will know that I've been hinting at something coming, and this is what I've been hinting at. I know which one it is, but I'm not going to say until it's publicly announced. I believe the market maker is waiting for better overall conditions in the market before they announce it, as it's usually better to release good news when the market is good. It has more effect. If you don't know, why this news of a market maker is so big. Well, what it does is it allows Miggles to get big future partners. It can get key opinion leaders involved or influencers involved with the coin since it's bigger, and the market maker has ties to these. But the main thing is the market maker is a requirement to get on the big exchanges. Now that the market maker is in place, what we need to see is for Miggles to sustain its already good volume on the exchanges that it's already on, and then the other T1 exchanges will come to list it. I know there's a pretty big one that said they would list it for free when the time is right, and I know the market maker that has been signed has very good ties to Bybit. So hopefully Miggles can get on there in the near future. I'm also aware of some of the marketing things that Miggles are doing behind the scenes. I think their team is pretty based. They have a lot of ideas for how to grow Miggles marketing wise. I'm still very confident that when base runs, Miggles will run very hard, especially once the market maker is publicly announced and the addition of extra T1 exchanges, as that will bring extra liquidity. Once you're on the big exchanges, it's easier for whales to buy in size. At the minute, there's not as much liquidity for them to do it, but the big exchanges open that up for people. Looking at the Miggles chart, we can see we're in area of resistance here. We got to a high recently of around 4,700, I want to say, and you can see that Miggles tapped into this area of the 4,000s, and it looks like it's rejecting for now. You can see the RSI is also struggling to break above 60. This is a 12-hour chart, by the way. If I put a line here on the RSI, you can see it's acting as resistance, which is the same as price. We want to see more buyers stepping in for Miggles to break through this resistance and push towards the 6 cents mark and to break through the RSI. So if you're not in Miggles at the minute, I think a good play would actually be to buy a breakout. If the price breaks this resistance and if the price breaks 60 on the RSI, if it does something like this, that's a good buy signal, because then strength is confirmed in Miggles. Because of the rejections in this resistance area so far, I can't honestly say that I'm confident that the breakout will come, but previously I've said buyers need to step in, and that was near the bottom. A good thing I can see is you can just see here, there's a lot of higher lows, higher low. Even now it looks still grinding a higher low. If that structure maintains, then we probably will get the breakout, but it's a case of it not breaking below, say, 3,500s, as that would probably be a change in the structure and probably have a short-term downtrend. Miggles is such a long-term bag that you could have, if you bought before, I say just log off and wait for base season to come. Money always rotates. This week is a massive example of that. We've had money flow to first Tron, now it's flown to Binance chain. At some point again it will flow back to base chain. It just needs a catalyst, and Miggles is the bag that you just sit on and wait. If it gets those T1 exchanges whilst there's no attention on base chain, it's probably a good thing, as that will give you more time to accumulate. But let's see how things go over the next few weeks. Okay, remind me to never do a video again when I should be going to bed. I hope you enjoyed my 1:30 AM rambling. If you did, then please subscribe to the channel. Please stay for the traditional end of video cat meme, and I'll see you on the next one.